Hey there, welcome to my channel. So glad you could join me once again. You are going to enjoy what we've got this time. We're going to get into some amazing end-time teaching that's really new. It's something you have not heard and are not going to hear anywhere else except here. So you're going to be glad you tuned in. So welcome to Thomas Taylor Ministries End-Time Teachings, and we're going to focus on the end-time prophecies of the Bible, with prophecy updates included, as well as Bible teaching. We like to always keep our eyes also on the Wormwood Prophecy of the Bible, speaking of the Wormwood Asteroid. So I got a couple of videos along those lines, speaking of things from outer space. So check this out. What do you think this is? All right, so we're going to get into what that is a little later. Thank God it's not actually an asteroid, but nonetheless, it's very interesting what it is. And so we're gonna check that out in just a little while. Plus, we're going to get into some amazing end-time prophecy things, a revelation that I have just found out, something that's been there all along, and it's going to blow your mind. So we're going to get into something very exciting about possibly the year 2029 wrapping up everything. It is possibly the end of the age, so to speak. And what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about a second decree by a guy named Suleiman the Great to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. And it may give us the ending of this age in the year 2029. It's pretty amazing. So we'll get into that just a little later. You know, 2 Peter 3:8 talks about a prophecy, giving us also possibly the year 2029, if you believe creation started in the year 3970, like the Messiah 2030 videos teach. So 2029 is a prominent year that we're going to be looking at. Also, Ezekiel chapter 4 prophesies us the year 2029, and I'm not going to have time to teach on that one. So you can look that one up at my website, Thomas Taylor Ministries. Under the End Time Prophecy, look for the one that talks about, will Israel accept their Messiah in the year 2029? Very interesting. It was in Ezekiel 4 all along, but thanks to the help of another brother in Christ who's looking up all these end time things, C.J. Lovick, he taught a great video out of YouTube that helped me understand the year 2029 is very significant. Now, most of these guys are focusing on the year 2030, and I believe it's the very end of the year 2029. So I'm about 4 months earlier than they are, just 4 months. So everybody's looking at 2030. I believe it's going to probably be wrapped up in 2029 if, and this is a big if Apophis is the Wormwood Asteroid. If Apophis is not the Wormwood Asteroid, well, all bets are off. That none of the dates really matter that I'm talking about. But we are going to get into some of the dates. If Apophis is the Wormwood Asteroid, we know Apophis is to come in the year 2029, and it happens exactly 5 months later, as it says in Revelation chapter 9, verse 5. There happens to be a Jewish feast, the Feast of Trumpets. And we know what happens when the trumpets sound. So if we look at the year 2029 as the final year, the year of the Lord's return, and plug in all the events that we do know from the Bible have timings, there happens to be anywhere from 7 to 10 different end time events that just happen to land on Jewish feasts. Think about that. What are the odds? We know various time durations. We know 1,260 days. We know times time and half a time. We know 7 years, a 7-year covenant. We know a whole bunch of days, 1,335 days. And all these dates, if we plug in all these dates, with the centerpiece being Apophis coming as the Wormwood asteroid. I'm not saying it is, but if it is, then it just happens that anywhere from 7 to 10 different end time events just fall on Jewish feast. Again, what are the odds? So I'm excited about this. So you can also see more about this and what I'm talking about, all these Jewish feasts landing, all these events landing on Jewish feasts at my website, wormwoodasteroid.com, or you can get there by going to wormwoodprophecy.com. You get there either way. The question is, so what if 2029 is the year of the Lord's return? Well, we're going to talk about that at the end. All right, so let's go ahead and welcome you. We welcome you to the channel. We welcome all of our newcomers and all those that are our faithful returning subscribers. Welcome back. Thank you also for your support. Just a reminder, you can always find resources about end time materials at thomastaylorministries.org. And then you can also find me by looking up Wormwood Asteroid channel at YouTube. Now at YouTube, the full videos are not available there. You must go to the description and click the link in the description, and there it'll take you to Rumble where the full video is there, because I'm being censored. My content is being pulled from YouTube. So you go ahead and like and subscribe, hit the bell at YouTube, and then you'll get a notification when I put out a new video. And then you click the link and go to Rumble and watch the full video there. You can also find me at Vimeo or any place you listen to podcasts. Just search for Wormwood Asteroid on Rumble, BitChute, and Roku. If you have a Roku device, search for End Time Prophecy. 3 words, End Time Prophecy. And my channel is always the one that has that little asteroid icon like you see on the screen there. So look for that little asteroid icon. You'll know that's me. And I do thank you for all my supporters. If you want to support this ministry, and I really do need your support, go to Thomas Taylor Ministries. You can click the donate link there. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all my supporters. You help me do what I do, and I want to produce the best videos I can, so please help me there. Always like, subscribe, share this video, and in the comments, tell me if you have any thoughts about this topic, about the year 2029 being the end of this age.